What app is so useful you can't believe it's free? Tunity. If you're at a loud bar/party and want to watch the game/movie/show, it just scans the TV and gives you audio for your earbuds. Wait, what? This is insane. It's great if you're interested in one of the lesser features TVs at a sports bar. I couldn't find it on the Apple App Store. Is it Android exclusive? I'm in the UK, maybe it's exclusive to the US. It's on Apple in the US. Shazam. Impressive accuracy and speed for a real problem. Shazam felt like magic when it first came out. Shazam is what convinced my boomer father to get a smartphone. He had always had a cell phone from way back when they first came out but insisted smartphones were pointless. We were having breakfast in a hotel and some song from his youth started playing and he was racking his brain trying to remember what it was called. I pulled out my iPhone and Shazam told us the artist and song title in a few seconds. He upgraded to a smartphone the next day. Fun fact, Shazam existed before smartphones. You would call a number, hold your phone up so it could capture the audio. Then sometime later you'd get a text message with the song title. Merlin Bird ID, it's basically Shazam for birds. I'm becoming a bird nerd as I get older and this app has only enabled my transition. What is it about getting older and birds? Me and every single one of my friends are now fledgling bird nerds after a lifetime of not caring about them one tiny little bit. We all have Merlin. It's like an IRL Pokédex at your hands. Plus, nature. Google Map. I have no sense of direction whatsoever, literally changed my life. Offline Google Maps is, like, a cool human achievement. This is perfect for when you leave the country and don't want to get roaming charges but still need to use GPS to get places. X, you rent a car and want to drive around and explore with no Wi-Fi. Costs money but eSIMs have hugely improved international travel for me. I used to pay $15 per day to roam in the US with my Canadian provider but now I can pay $4.50 for 1 GB/week. VLC Media Player, plays anything you throw at it. Download VLC Remote for your phone and your computer now works like a Fire Stick. You're welcome. Just watch, wanna watch that movie but don't want to cycle through the gajillion streaming services to see where it's showing for free? Use this app to tell you where to see it and what it will cost you, in your country's choice of apps and currency. The VLC creator is a French guy and a Redditor, forgot his pseudo or I'd ping him, he is very active here and I think he did an AMA recently. He explained that he always was a big open source advocate, and he's been denying dozens of millions of euros to dollars, again and again and again over the last 20 years, from companies who either wanted to buy VLC or to put ads on it. True God. Not really an app per se, but uBlock Origin. For all the work the developers put into it, it's a godsend on the web. This is one of those where it benefits the devs the same way it benefits their users. I'm sure they want the best ad blocking they can get and can just pass that benefit down. YouTube was threatening me the other day about ad blocking. I figured uBlock was in trouble. But YT did it just for one day. What were they trying to say, we see you and no? Considering uBlock Origin devs pinned thread about YouTube is updating frequently, sometimes almost every hour the last few days, it's an active battle between YouTube and them right now. Khan Academy. I haven't been in school for 10 years. I'm working my way up to 10th grade math from very basic adding and subtracting. They have videos and exercises and it's all extremely well thought out and explained. It should be $10 plus a month, but it's free. By the way. It's free because it is funded by donation, including Khan himself, and is supposed to be free as it is a non-profit. I mean things can cost money and still be non-profit FYI because paying your staff a fair living wage isn't profit. But yeah. It's such a good resource. Blender. Extremely powerful 3D modeling and animation software that is comparable to the software the industry uses. Completely free, no ads. I seriously don't get how Blender manages to be so good. I wouldn't say it's displacing proprietary software, but it is professional in a way that GIMP, Inkscape, Krita, etc. aren't. Same as VLC. VLC consistently outperforms every video player in the market, paid or free. But the creator made a conscious decision to keep it free. From what I know about Blender, they licensed a few things that give them more than enough money to keep operating, so they keep the software open source. Also, open source means you get random people coming in with things you either didn't think about or didn't have the skill to do. A good open source software will always draw a good community that will make things better. Google Translate. You can open Google Lens, photograph a label/menu etc. and it will translate it for you. That shit still feels like getting a taste of the future, and it's been a functional application for at least 5 years. I mean, augmented reality is pretty much the definition of futuristic. Only thing that's missing is holograms and maybe solid light material. And by holograms, I mean actual ones that display in air without the need for fog. Pluto TV. They're starting to actually get a wide variety of channels now. I don't even need a satellite subscription, I just watch free TV on my phone if I feel like it. Pluto is great for the great 80s and 980s movies that you have grown up on, but that Netflix and Hulu tend to sometimes neglect. Tubi has the same use. I saw Unlawful Entry on Pluto, with Ray Liotta and Kurt Russell, and it was actually pretty good. The cost of Pluto TV is your time because they bludgeon you with tons of advertising. I'm not complaining, just acknowledging that's the way it is, and cost should not always be measured in terms of money. I use it in Tubi and I never see the ads. I just have a PC hooked up to run the TV with ad blockers. When it comes to a commercial, the screen blips black for a moment and goes silent, then it's right back to what I'm watching. Honestly, it's probably not even a full second. PC to TV is the way to go, for sure. Literally nothing comes close to how much better it is. On top of that, you can install a free program like Sound Lock that prevents movies from being randomly loud AF. It sets a maximum volume, so when they're whispering and you turn the volume up, you can also set a max volume so when the explosions come they don't make your ears bleed. Plus, wireless mouse and or keyboard plus trackpad is way better for searching than typing with a remote. If you don't have the streaming service you need for something, you can pull up a free streaming site. WhatsApp. I've got grandkids on a different continent, being able to video chat weekly is amazing. Just sit and watch them do nothing, but grandma's there and they can tell me about their TV show or show me the puzzle they finished. This is really sweet and made me happy. I dated my now husband long distance. We were in 2 different continents. Without WhatsApp the relationship would have been much harder to maintain, if not impossible. DaVinci Resolve. Professional grade video editor, and it's free. Better than anything Adobe has put out. I use DaVinci and I think if I had better skills I could make amazing videos with it, but for now I just enjoy making trash. For free. Holy shit, this is way too far down. DaVinci Resolve blows Premiere out of the water. They also have a perpetual license model that is reasonably affordable. I couldn't believe when I first came across it that it was free. The learning curve is steep but well worth the effort. Depending on how you use it, YouTube. It's amazing how much I've learned from YouTube. Most services will start charging you once you store more than 1 to 5 gigabytes of space with them. Then there's YouTube storing and serving terabytes of video for literally any person with an email account for free. Ads or not, YouTube is one of the best resources humanity has, as much as I despise Google. Fixed my dryer, $7. Put a new alternator on my car, $92. Fixed my outlet, less than $2. Fixed my toilet, $18. Did my own outdoor plumbing, running a line out to pasture, $52. Built 3 hay rakes for the goats, $22 compared to $250 plus to buy just one. Fixed AC by replacing the capacitor, $13. These are just some of the things I can think of that I've done myself just this year from watching YouTube. I'm a 37-year-old woman, who up until about 5 years I would have hired someone to do the work and throw out the broken to buy new. I'm so thankful for YouTube. I've saved thousands of dollars over the past few years. Shoot, I've saved over a couple thousand just this year.